Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Kombat Cup, top 8 of week number 9, presented to you by Semiij tonight. With you as always, Mr. Aquaman. But tonight we got a special guest for you guys. And who is that over there? All right, hold on one second, Echo. We actually cannot hear you right now, so let's go and fix that, son. We were so close. We were so close to being perfect for Echo's return in the Kombat Cup, and we have silenced the Thunder God tonight, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys. What we're gonna do is we're going to cut to a Semiij ad, and we'll be trying to fix this on the back end real quick so we get Echo's beautiful, lovely voice in here for the Kombat Cup as I'm going to imitate him. Welcome back, guys. I am here. My name is Echo, and that's about the best I got. All right, let's go ahead and cut to that ad, and we'll try and fix things. Echo. Testing.
I'm here, baby.
Hey.
I'm here.
All right. It looks like everyone can hear you, and we are back, baby. Everyone, welcome back to the Kombat Cup tonight. Echo.
You know, I had the most epic intro I think I've ever done.
It was good, guys. I promise you.
And then, like, none of you could hear it. And then people were like, "Hey, I hear Echo. He said he can hear the T-Pain ad." So you know what? We're just going to go in with this. First up tonight, by the way, we have Semiij versus Instincts. We get to see the man himself, Instincts, but we also have Immortal Angel coming up.
Woo!
We got Dragon coming up. Woo! We got Full Auto coming up. Tweety, Destroyer, Illusions. All the heavy hitters and a couple of new guys. So, man, I'm just ready to get into this. I'm ready.
Absolutely. And, guys, let's go and take a quick look at some of the highlights on the road into top 8 for some of these guys coming from the Sunday broadcast. Real quick, I mean, this was an epic battle between Deoxys and Semiij. This was going down to the absolute wire. Semiij caught not blocking overhead twice in the unblockable X-ray mix-up from Katana. And then right here, the nail in the coffin, Deoxys was working on a comeback and just put a gap in there with doing the DP. And anything who'd attempted would have been low-profile. Semiij with the roll, had the tech. And here, Scar versus Full Auto. This was a crazy battle as Scar disconnected a couple times, giving Full Auto a 2-2 Game 5, and running away with it was Full Auto here and just mauling him in the corner, trying to get out of the corner. The entire rest of game number 5 was Scar and just eating the mix. And the one, the only, God himself, Immortal Angel, back in top 8 with a brutal, taking the head off of the Traitor Tanya. And let's see what we got here. Saki versus Illusion. This was a classic. This went down to the wire, forcing Illusions back into Quan in the mirror and having the Portal Tech against Portal Tech. And look at the anti-air from Dink here. That was one of the sickest starts to the matches that we've ever seen. But Instincts actually taking that match. So good stuff to him. He's in this top 8. And Scars Unseen, the hero of the entire week. Conquest going in to, oh my gosh, look at everything from Destroyer. That flash parry. Destroyer played perfect. He didn't let Scars Unseen breathe. And that is about the only thing that'll break an X-ray in the game, and did not work. And
actually, I'm going to have to stop you right there. I'm going to have to stop. You can't tell me, Jackie. No, she ain't the best at breaking armor, especially X-rays. I'll tell you who is the Thunder God.
Hey, but Destroyer played perfect against Scars Unseen, and I mean, he actually blocked a couple fun unblockables in game number 1 that really set the tone defensively and played completely offensive, did not let Scars Unseen get any setups going from that point, and it was hard for her to breathe. And so that was a great play from the Destroyer, but Scars Unseen winning Conquest, getting into her first top 16 of her career in Kombat Cup, and great stuff to her. But Destroyer making it back in the top 8 where we've seen him multiple times.
Oh, yes.
And our first matchup tonight is going to be who we saw, Instincts, with that Takeda versus Semiij. Invites all right.
Let me tell you, man, the start of that match between Instincts and Shijinki Dink, Instincts went, you know, there was maybe 2 seconds that passed, and then Instincts just did a jump back into the tornado kick, And Dink with that down 3 reaction was epic, man, because that tornado kick really doesn't even have that much air priority. I mean, you can stuff it with pretty much anything, and that was such a good reaction from Dink to start that match. That was 0-0 the first 4 seconds into the match, and down 3, boom, the reactions were there. It was very nice to watch.
Exactly, and to come right out of the gate with that really set the tone for the whole match, but Instinct's able to hold on still. And let's go and take a look at that bracket, guys. For tonight, this is your top 8 for week number 9. First up, Semiij and Instincts. Both players are in here, just waiting for them to kill my AFK-ness, and then we'll have our first match. And then after that, the Noble Team Kill. We get these so often here. Dragon versus Illusions. We normally see Dragon versus Tweety. So this is a little bit of a treat. And then Immortal Angel versus Full Auto. This is going to be a slobber knocker, as Echo would say.
2 wild cards, man. It's going to be a slobber knocker. I like it.
And then closing us out with 2 Kombat Cup vets here, Tweety and Destroyer. Both of them were in Season 1 finals.
And they've seen each other quite a bit of times, not only in Kombat Cup, but also Conquest. They had a couple finals in Conquest in Season 1 that all of them went down. There was never a blowout between those two.
Oh, yeah, they get incredibly epic. And Destroyer switching to definitely the better matchup. He said that, I had a conversation about him, he always struggled with Predator against Kenshi. Predator doesn't have a lot of options against the teleport. He really struggles, especially online, holding, I think it's forward 4-2 teleport. And
yeah, just 4-2 teleport.
Yep.
Yeah, that's very tough.
And then going to Flexaline Tremor over there is able to do so many things in that matchup. He's got great anti-air options, and what he can do is he's not afraid to pressure Kenshi, especially on knockdown, because he can just eat the hit of the armor and get a full punish. And that's something that's really good against Possessed, is actually be able to pressure him even when he has meter. And so we'll see some of that on display later on tonight.
Well, yeah, I think as the Possessed player, which would be Tweety in this situation, if he was going to, if Destroyer were to have the flex on, you've got to, if you're going to EX armor, you got to use the back 4-2, the push, because it actually pushes and then has a second hit, and it's plus. So, that's your best option, not to wake up with that overhead, because that's just a single hit. But here we go. But Semiij and Instincts, I'm ready for this.
And the same thing, what's also scary is that Tremor could hold on to that flex and then let go during the second hit. I mean, there's a lot of mind games there.
That's true. That's true.
And both of these guys to get in the top 8, Semiij 3-0, 3-0, 3-1. Deoxys taking that one game, but he 3-0'd Emperor Nyx and Slayered Hat, taking out the Goro man himself, and Instincts. Really tight games to get here. 3-2 over Frozen Acid, 3-2 over Adonis, 3-2 over Dink, 3-1 over a Lovely Prince. This man is here, and he had a fantastic path in this top 8. He's here to play, and Semiij getting things off going quick. He is in the points lead right now, making his 8th top 8 of the season, looking for his 4th title just in this season alone, and he is 130 points in the lead.
Instincts fought hard to get here. He didn't have, no 3-0s on his path up here. He at least lost once in any matchup he ran into, and a couple of them were 3-2s, so they were really close. He fought hard, tried to teleport right there, and Melina's got the better option. Down 1 into pressure, the famous Takeda string. Oh, and he whiffs. If Semiij would have had a bar there, he could have just faded right behind him and whiff punished that all day long.
And Instincts pulling a no-no, trying to anti-air that crossover of Melina's. That's something that you sometimes just got to hold. Semiij opens up so many people for it. And speaking of opening up, Semiij always has that fade. It makes you so afraid to press a button at any stage of the game. There's some good pressure from Instincts as Semiij doesn't have a bar to fade out.
He's still got 2 bars. But, man, it's over that quick. The first match, wow.
And Semiij is known to have some of the quickest matches in Kombat Cup. The way that he can come out and play his game, and it's really hard for these guys to stop him. I mean, he comes out swinging, the stagger game, the fact that he always keeps himself safe, always has that fade. People always, and I mean always, we see this kid week in and week out, that fade becomes a problem. If he has one bar, I mean, it's almost guaranteed that he's going to get some form of damage off of it, and that's what's scary, is that once he has a bar, and I mean, outside of that, he still has incredibly solid play, decent, big meterless damage. I mean, this character really does have it all.
You've got to be
on
careful.
On top of how good Semiij is. Let's give credit to where credit's due.
And as a Takeda player, most of his strings, if they whiff, they're whiffing for just like that for a very long time, and you've got to be extra careful. on the forward 4 into the EX fade, getting max damage here. Back 2 into the roll. Oh man, he almost got hit by that forward 3. Almost.
And we see it connect so many times. Semiij just absolutely savage with his mix-up. And for that overhead being incredibly low, it has a great percentage of it actually hitting. And he's just going to get knocked down here, but has to watch out for the fade. Gets hit anyway, but doesn't get the conversion.
Same thing happened in the first match. He was not ready for it to take him that far. But you can, when Semiij has a bar, you cannot whiff in front of him.
Oh, and got
nice.
Semiij checking him with a button.
Ooh! Oh my god. 1 hit.
Oh my gosh, that was absolutely insane. Instincts getting out of jail free with the teleport to meet Melina's teleport. And that was insane. Back and forth there. It could have been anyone's game.
Yeah, that was incredibly close. Forward 4 into the EX fade again. And I don't know about the break, to be honest.
And I love Instincts. We saw in the one game that we saw against Shujinki Thing, he throws that string where it's that huge hitbox whip, and he's really good at hit confirming it into the teleport. As you'll see here,
yeah, that one right there. Yep.
That or the one where he kind of like whips it around. And here we go. Instincts getting things going.
Okay, you got a thrower.
Hey, and just
very
like that.
nice. Instincts, you hear me, my man. Looking to tie this thing up.
And just a great
confirm.
Yep. All day long, and Semiij isn't getting out of that, but going through the whip out of nowhere.
Not like this.
He actually had pretty much the perfect read down pat, which was to put that normal out there that has a huge anti-air hitbox, and just going right through it as the teleport. And he hasn't held too many of these teleports with teleport of his own, but Semiij getting things going here in the final round. This is how we see Semiij take so many games.
And if he would have blocked that jumping punch, he would have been thrown. And it's because he was in hit stun, Semiij could not throw him.
And Semiij has not
very nice crouch.
Open up one time by these mixes. And what a reaction with the teleport! Very good.
Very good by Semiij.
And Instincts baited it out, but let go in the pressure. Maybe thought that he was going to stagger off of that fade, but now both of them have no bar. Semiij off any hit. It's going to get into down 2.
Oh my god, the down 2.
This man whiffed a down 1 and still had the time to react with a down 2. Good lord, this man.
Man, that Melina down 1 when XL came out, when the beta came out, that down 1. And back then I still played that character and I was like, man, I don't know about this. Because that was really her problem. Up until XL, her pokes were just really bad. And once you saw that 6-frame down 1, it was like, okay, game on.
Yep. And very good stuff. And from Semiij at the end, I mean, to whiff that down 1 and still react to the teleport visually and get that down 2, that was indeed pretty savage right there.
Did you just point to your shirt?
Yes, I did. I wore it tonight. We're in a savage mood tonight, guys. This is top 8. So we got some surprises tonight. Let's get pretty savage.
I like it. Let's go. Match 3. Instincts looking to put himself on the board here. If he does not, he has gone out of the top 8 and goes with the overheads right in Semiij's face, and the 4-2-3 connects.
Still believing that would punish. Great recognition by Semiij. Still knowing that would punish and committing to the roll. On the way punish and catching, trying to get Instincts back dashing. Look good for Instincts, not getting eating that overhead once this entire match. Oh, that down one!
Wow,
that down 1 reaches Mount Olympus and brings you back down to earth into a full combo. Semiij, you need to stop it, young man.
Very good blocks by Instincts right there, blocking the low. He's got to do something now. He's not going to be dead, but he's going to be close. Okay. Oh, and he tried to roll that. Oh wow, a lot of uncharacteristic stuff by Semiij there. A double roll right there in the neutral, but
you know, when you're up 2 games and you're sitting comfortably in the round, why not at this point? To take just a little bit of risk, but to Instinct's credit, he's played really well. I mean, the hit confirms have been fantastic, and you saw in the last round where he finally threw that string and it got blocked. Canceled the teleport immediately, recognizing. I mean, he's been playing really well. It's just Semiij has had a little bit of an edge over him. And not that down 1 again. Get out of my airspace, sir. This is a no-fly zone. And Semiij
one more combo is going to do it.
This is chip
all
out
this
territory,
pressure,
and that's going to do it.
Melina
One thing that I wish Instinct had done more is every time he blocked the telekick, he waited until Semiij landed, and he could have down one, even if the air side came out. He could have down one, but I don't know if Takeda, maybe he can't capitalize off a down one like that. But I wish I would have seen it just challenged a little bit.
Precisely. And Semiij, your points leader. I mean, no surprise getting in your top 8, and Instinct's running into the leader right now, and looking good as Semiij once again, trying to take his 4th title of season number 2. But we got some highlights from that match, and Echo, go ahead and take it away, buddy.
All right, let's go. My first one, instant replay right here. Fakes the teleport, goes with the overhead. Semiij with the awareness to block, and the whiff teleport goes into the Takeda string, into the NJP, and this was almost a comeback. And the double whiff teleport, and closes it out right there. Instincts puts himself right there with 1 round, trading the pokes, going to the corner, +2, and there's all those down ones, all that big damage right there in the corner, and all that pressure, and that was going to do it right there. The forward 1-2 into the EX fade, tough to hit a button right there, and you can't blame Instincts for challenging Semiij's execution right there. I mean, he had no health to take all that meter chip.
Exactly.
I mean, he had so many EX fades on deck. You can't block forever. You got to try it. I don't know.
And let's go look at that bracket. You'll see that Semiij is going to advance in the top 4 where the money is. And our next match is going to be Dragon versus Illusions. And the winner of that is going to run right into Semiij. And either one of these guys versus Semiij, it's going to get nasty, guys. And,
yes.
And already in here, we've got Illusions going with Quan against Imposter Shinnok. Imposter Shinnok against Quan has the double trance combos.
Yep.
If Illusions does get opened up after the Member Cry, so we'll see what goes down here. And this is going to be a slobber knocker right here.
Fight.
2 of the Kombat Cup's best, 2 of the game's best. Noble team kill going at it.
Yeah, don't forget Illusions at the very start of this season. You know, at one point he was the points leader.
And double trance just like that. 36% didn't want to turn it into a potential 52% combo if he ate that throw. I mean, I may have done the math wrong. That may have been a 48% combo. I can remember that.
It's okay.
That's okay.
We don't
16%.
Math. We don't math.
Yes, exactly. We don't math on the fly, but 16% after the restand. And look at Illusions go. Is he going to?
Ooh, the double.
Okay. Now, is he going to put up armor here, or is he going to try to take his meter? Puts up the armor, keeps it nice and safe.
No,
Very good.
sir.
And going through
and
that shoulder dash.
One. Boy, that armor eats breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Round 2.
Gets him the first round. Illusions on the board.
And
jumps right into Hellsparks. I do that all the time myself. Sometimes you just, I don't know, man. You just do it.
Exactly. That's the way the world works. That thing controls. It controls half of the screen at all times. Dragon getting huge damage to start us off. Comes up all of his resources though. And what's going to be the mix?
God.
This is already 38% and eating the low.
Into the low.
And it's the same as eating the throw. Another 15% added on top of it. And that's so much damage again.
Oh my God, Dragon, please.
But now Illusions has a breaker in case he gets opened up by a Hellspark or a shoulder.
Fight.
We'll see what happens here. And just Raw puts out the armor portal. But Dragon with the perfect read and reaction, seeing it hit and blowing him up with the meter burn.
Just barely caught him. Dragon has Illusions locked down in this corner. Jump back. Illusions with the reaction. Very nice.
This is going to put him
Corner
in perfect
switch.
position. This is S-tier Quan right here. Hyper armor. It's raining right now in the money pit. He's completely safe.
Boy,
Getting paid right now.
damage.
And here comes some mix. Another portal.
Okay.
What's going to happen?
I thought he was going to put him in a vortex, but no. Down one is armored. Oh my God. Dragon has to
So
go in right
armored
now.
and uses it
Oh my
perfectly
God.
in the gap of the meter burn and back twos. That was perfect play from Illusions to get us started here.
Pay your respects.
Illusions, that was the best play. Oh my God. To have the awareness and to just let go a block and say, you know what, hold this.
It's the exact awareness that we saw there in his last game on Sunday, where he used coming out of the portal perfectly to clutch it out against Saki, and that's really what saved him there, was having the awareness late. The situational awareness with the portals, knowing exactly what to do, and against these characters was perfect.
Yeah, there is a timer there, and if you can just, especially with him playing Sorcerer Quan, he knows in his head, okay, if he got ticked, if he got hit, he knows just about when that armor's coming back. It's hard to use Quan on a man like Illusions. And here we go with the swag double trance combos. Oh my god, it's so, look at 38%, and we're not even done. Goes for the throw, gets tech.
Ooh, it caught Dragon.
Oh, wait a minute.
Pressing
Throws him out of the corner.
On the perfect space for Dragon to wake up with Hellspark and actually close out the round.
Yes, sir.
Guaranteed.
I figured he would just built meter there, but well, okay, yeah, he did. He went the shoulder. My bad.
Oh, and the pokes
Oh my
here.
God, the
check
pokes.
back and
Jesus.
forth. Either one of these men refusing to go on the defensive. And you can respect that from Illusions, as he is cornered without resources, and any hit from Dragon is going to lead him
And
to
he's
some
still
big
cornered
damage.
because he threw Dragon out of the corner, and I'm not sure if he meant to do that or what he was going for. There's no way he wanted, as Sorcerer, he did not want Dragon out of the corner, and he has not been able to switch ever since that happened.
Oh, and the meterless conversion. Anti-air Hellspark has to break his Illusions. He would have gotten killed by any mix after the Mimicry throw. Low,
This
overhead.
is all it's going to take.
Dragon with a solid play himself. He kept him in the corner that entire match, and he's going to tie us up here at 1-1. And
He got out of the corner, but it wasn't even, Dragon's not the one that said, I'm going to get myself out of this corner. He just got thrown out and just never got put back in. That was, oh man. Illusions, I know that wasn't on purpose. He's probably, shaking his head at that one, but we're going back in here. Sorcerer Quan and Shinaki yet again.
And how are these guys' paths in the top 8 there, Echo?
All right, well, Dragon's path, 3-1 over Work, 3-0 over Brownfellow, 3-0 over Vendetta, who I lost to. Shout-outs to Vendetta. 3-0 over Nubcakes, and now he is here. And Illusions, we got 3-0 over Sesh, FGC, 3-0 over Egwok, 3-0 over Baby. Shout-outs to Baby. 3-2 over TTT Toronto, top-tier Saki. Another Quan player we all know and love. And now we're here, 1-1, Dragon Illusions in the top 8, week 9. And run up throw.
And Dragon picking up right where we left off in the last round, having all the momentum. Actually got Illusions early, checked him on the cancel into the rune where Illusions wanted to take his meter early. He wanted him off of that vortex or keep him off that launcher. And putting up the money pit, this is where everything can change, but a double hit breaks the armor and gets the hit.
And Illusions, he avoided so many hits right there and went with the air skull. He has no health, even one poke. Yep. Smart on Dragon, just down one.
Very risky, as if Illusions would have thrown the EX part of that rune at any moment to take away the gap if he'd have thrown it early. That's the risk paid off though.
Okay, we got him with the overhead. Goes for a sweep.
Back in the blender, here we go.
And up. Oh my gosh, that is so savage. A double oh, and just got him with the low into the health sparks. That was going to be some big damage.
And Quan's jump 1 saving Illusions a couple times in this match already. That thing has such an extended forward hitbox. It's very similar to Kotal's jump 1, where he can just reach you from a mile away. And it's really hard to air, especially on jumping in versus jump back, because the hurt box is so far away.
Right.
Well, the hitbox is so far over there, the hurt box is so far. But man,
I know what you meant.
And Dragon,
I know what you meant.
Dragon in that sentence running away with it now has the lead on Illusions. We'll see if Illusions actually goes to who we saw him play so much in bracket, and that is Reptile. And
I lost to his Reptile.
I can smell it coming, but with Illusions, it's kind of like Forever
Can you
King.
see him now?
It's kind of like Forever King, where you kind of roll the dice every time they're at the character select screen, because at any moment anything can happen. And man,
hey.
I'm so good on these reads. Kombat Cup, can we be serious? It's almost as if I know what I'm talking about. I'm right there. I'm right there.
Man, his nimble reptile
although he hasn't picked it yet, so I might be wrong. Let me
he might just be wanting to hear you talk about it, but man, I had to play that nimble reptile, and you know, he goes with it. Man, it's a tricky one, man. Even if you know the reptile matchup, Reptile is one of those characters where, like, it's so hard to explain, but Reptile is one of those characters where if you run into one, more than likely they know what they're doing, or they completely don't. There's no in between. And if you haven't kept up on that matchup, it is very tricky, man.
Oh no, pressing a button after down 4, that is a no-no against Shinnok, as there is no gap when he does down 4 into Hellsparks. It's so tricky when you're trying to play the poke counter poke game with Shinnok.
Reptile's got a very good down 3 of his own. Very nice, NJP. Okay, and we're slowed down, baby.
And the unblockable forward 4 slide, and 31% off the late conversion, too. Great stuff from Moose, maximizing the damage in the time that he has left off a Basilisk, but here comes some mix.
Goes with the low. Illusion's just either trying to tech a throw. Oh my god, slid right under. Oh, and the double hits of the shoulder. Dragon on set point right now.
So what happens, uses that and makes the slide almost safe, but not safe enough.
Almost.
He didn't get ahead of it too far. And finally, the conditioning of the low, working for Dragon. Gets him with the overhead.
Illusion just caught hitting buttons right here. Okay, goes with the back 2. Gets himself out of the corner. Into the slide. And he has whipped the back 1 down 4 every time on Oki. He is trying to go with that low combo starter.
You gotta be careful. He also has a teleport, but teleporting right into the acid bubble. That's gonna be a smooth corner carry. Oh, and great.
Can you not see me, baby? And he got hit out. Oh my god, 1 mix. That is all it's gonna take.
And
okay, very good. Oh.
That was a lose-lose situation for Dragon as long as Illusions had that NJP at the ready. If you don't teleport, you're getting launched with the acid bubble. If you teleport, the NJP's sitting there waiting. So smart from Illusions.
I've seen that setup myself, using Thunder God, using the bolt, and see them jump. Either they're going to teleport, or they're going to land on the bolt. Either way, as long as you got that thing ready. And there it is again, the back 1 down 4. Got the back 2, though. Recovered just in time.
And great. He knew that he was too far to get the punish. Opted just to use Dragon, respecting any kind of attempt at a punish, to throw back into the corner. Illusion's tying us up at 2-2.
Oh my god, that trip guard. Wow, just got him with the knee. Okay, but we're all tied up, though. It's 2-2. Like, this set has just kind of flown by a little bit.
It has.
But it's not even been one-sided. It's, oh my gosh.
The back and forth, and we have a Game 5 in our second match of the night. This is what it's all about, guys. This is the hype here at the Kombat Cup. Let's get things going here. Okay,
we're going Mournful and Nimble. This, oh my gosh. I've never even seen this matchup, ever.
Dragon loves to pick the Mournful against the heavy zoners of the game, because that glaive is so fast and has no recovery, and he loves to win the zoning battle against these characters. But this is a Game 5, guys. In that chat, let me know who you guys like. Let's see a noble emote if you want Illusions to take this, and a noble emote if you want Dragon to win.
The noble emotes are going to be on point. But I'm going to tell you this. If Illusions can get his Basilisk off, it is going to slow those. Ooh, very nice crossover. And lands right on it. Very good by Illusions to set that up and just be patient. And look at the recovery on that.
Oh, what a sneaky setup. That was disgusting. Throwing that jump kick so early that it forces you to try to punish it. And the forward 4 slide, unblockable.
Jesus,
and Illusions, what play. That setup is going to put him at match point.
You would almost think that setup that he did with the acid ball, this was a back-to-block game, because that hit on both sides and Dragon got opened up and full comboed. You've got to be really careful, because Reptile, with the armor dash, just like that, he can get out of most anything and punish even some of the safest stuff.
Ooh, and no punish from Dragon.
It's tricky to punish too, because it happens so quick sometimes.
Shades of Mortal Kombat 9 Reptile, where dashes went unpunished 60% of the time, every time.
Every time. And the trade, down 3 by Dragon. That worked out perfect for Dragon, but get caught with the dash. Oh, and a very nice float by Dragon. Converts off this. We're going into a round 3, match 5. Oh my god. A noble team kill.
Down to the wire, down to the final round. And Dragon drawing first blood. Good check.
Ooh, and right in his face.
Illusion's kind of throwing the gimmick, hoping to catch Dragon off guard to steal some momentum, but Dragon having none of it. Drops the combo.
Missed the conversion,
but
still got him in the corner. Dash right out of there. Oh, and the float. He's going to have to break. If Dragon was any other katana variation, he could have made that unbreakable. Oh my god. One read, one mistake.
Oh, what a backdash.
Very nice backdash. Oh my god,
Is this real? Is this real? And Dragon knew it.
He blocked it.
Dragon knew that he was going to throw that forward slide. That was everything on the line. It came down to one mix-up between these two, and Dragon with the clutch block. And that, you know, that is what you have to expect in that moment. With you get the one mix on the line, what are you going to do? You're going to block the harder of the two, and pray that it works. And at that point, it's a toss-up to the gods. I'm gonna block low, and good stuff from Dragon.
All the same, Dragon could have just been blocking low, just scared to hit a button, just blocking low, and blocked it and was like, yo, I got it. But either way, shout outs to Dragon.
That was your Dragon impersonation.
That wasn't, no.
Can we get that in instant replay? Can we get Echo's impersonation of Dragon in instant replay?
Okay.
No, okay.
Now you're going to cover this instant replay because this, man, oh my god, it was so savage, man. That was such a good set. Shout outs to both of them dudes because, man, I enjoyed watching that.
Yeah, here we go. In game number 1, Illusions, it looked like he was going to fall early in both of these rounds and just clutched it out. And Dragon, I mean, this matchup alone, that's how this matchup can go. And as you see here, just utilizing the safeness of the low into the amulet, doing so much damage after the damage boost. Illusions was able to clutch it out, and here we go. This is exactly where he does. Gets him in the corner and becomes an upper echelon character when he gets the hard knockdown, gets the armor up. It's just a guessing point after that. And Illusions, I mean, Dragon taking the risk to try to get out of the corner and actually does, which is very hard against an armored Quan, and the perfect reaction from Illusions to let go of block and back to at the perfect range. And here we go, Illusions getting the Basilisk up, and that is where Dragon had to have said to himself, he did that jump kick so early, this trip card is 100% free, but forgot about his friend coming. And Illusions, perfect with that Basilisk as far as getting max damage in the time that he has left and clutched that run out perfectly, but came down to that one block at the end, and Dragon is going to take it, guys.
You got to be very careful. Look, if you haven't played a really good Reptile, which I'm going to say I really haven't, at least in a very long time, until I played Illusions a couple weeks ago, that if you let the acid ball, if you have a corner switch character, you can't run from that thing. Eventually, you're going to see it come on the other side of the screen, even behind you. Raiden being such a good, corner switch character, I've seen that. You're going for your corner pressure, and then all of a sudden, here it comes right behind you. So you got to be careful with that thing, man. Illusion's making that variation look solid.
Exactly. And I've been in situations where, you get hit full screen of either getting mixed up immediately after he throws the EX slow one, carries you full screen, and a minute later, here he comes, that slow acid bubble just dun, dun,
just like Jaws, baby.
Dun, and then you ate a couple mix-ups here, right? And so it's still coming. Oh, you got hit by one? Meterless launcher.
Yep, exactly. And if you're in the corner, boy, good games. Just hand it to him. He earned it. Just give it to him. Up next, by the way, we have Cutting Edge, OD, Full Auto versus the man, the myth, the legend, the pageant, who knows, Immortal Angel.
And Immortal Angel, the prophecy being fulfilled once again here. All is right in the realm of Mortal Kombat because Immortal Angel is in top 8, where the god does belong, and their paths in the top 8. Immortal Angel, couple close ones, 3-0 over Akuma. coming over from the Street Fighter scene to try, you know, fighting in another realm. But has to face one of our Elder Gods early, so unfortunate there. Gets 3-0'd. And then a 3-2 over Zyfox. Zyfox has been competing the past couple weeks, trying to get back in form, especially with the new game coming out, trying to get back in the competitive spirit of things. 3-2, very close. Forever Blaze OG was the next poorest soul in Immortal Angel's path with a 3-0. And then we saw to get into top 8, 3-1 over the Wayne #1. Full Auto's path in the top 8.
3-0 over I Almost Cried. 3-0 over Sounds Like Pause. 3-0 over Trap Hustler. Shout out to Trap Hustler. 3-2 over Scar. A lot of controversy behind that one. And this is Immortal Angel's second top 8 appearance. And now we're in it.
Oh, in the ground.
Trying to teleport. Wow.
The active frames just saying no right now and not getting hit by.
Ooh, very good block.
No mix up off of 4-2-2, but here we go. Full Auto gets some big damage and back into the corner.
Okay, good trip by Immortal Angel. Not going to be enough. The down ones, crossover. The Scorpion special, poke into crossover, cancel, safe. Down 4 gets punished by armor. Full Auto going up 1 round.
Very scary start. If you're Immortal Angel, he's pressing a lot of buttons, especially after 1-2-1-2, which, I mean, even in the slightest connection, that stand 4 will beat you out. I mean, he's doing the right thing. That down 1 should win frame perfect, but it's very scary online.
Ooh, very good awareness by Immortal Angel. Call him YOLO, call him what you want, but he knew he was going to land on those bullets and had to teleport. And we should bring up the Full Auto, as far as I know in the first season he was in top 8 and he missed it because of something, and then he was in top 8 again and he had to miss it yet again, and he has shown up today to play.
Yes, he is competing in top 8 this time around. This man has earned it so many times and he's been unable to make it, but here we go, and the Flame Lord doesn't have the forward hitbox.
Not connect.
Immortal Angel tying us up early. And has all the meter. This man is about to have a full stick of butter. And Immortal Angel is known to X-Ray. This man is a savage from the ground up.
Down 1. Here we go. And he just used that teleport, got his X-Ray. Flame. Oh my god, when does it end?
This time,
we'll never know.
This time it's Full Auto pressing a button on hit, which is something that Immortal Angel fell to in round #1. But Angel here has so much meter.
Look at this,
I mean,
man.
you could just X-ray at this point.
He's going to do it.
Oh, saves it, though.
He didn't? Oh, okay, he did.
This man is the definition of savage. He is the god himself, Immortal Angel.
Who is this man?
Whose man's is this? No one in the community has claimed him. He is no man's man. Okay? He is himself. He's his own entity. He represents himself. Sponsored by NRS Elder Gods.
Man, that got away real quick. Full Auto, you know, it looked like he had Immortal Angel's number in that first round, and then it just completely fell apart. In round 3, Immortal Angel didn't even have to use his meter. He kept that entire 3 bars from the very first teleport he did all the way to the end, and then X-rayed in the fatality sequence. What a savage. We're going into match 2.
That's when you know that you've dominated your opponent, is when you go into round 3 with 3 bars of meter, full stick of butter. This man was ready for the bake-off and didn't even come off any.
Good block by Full Auto. Just waiting for it. And sometimes, you know, the best thing to do is just sit there and block and wait for them to make a mistake. And it paid off for Full Auto, but now Immortal Angel flaming up, baby, into the spear. Corner switch, pressure, pushes a button. Realized he was not going to be able to convert off that, throws it back in the corner. And Jackie having a 6-frame standing 1 in the 1-2-1-2, she could, if she has the reach, she can punish that Flame Aura. It is not free, it is not plus, it is actually punishable. But Jackie having such short limbs, I don't know if she can do anything about it.
And taking that first round was Immortal Angel with the God Kick, as I like to call it. That jump, that jump 3, active for so long, such priority. But Full Auto trying his best to get things going, and he's got a full stick of butter himself.
God. And just woke up with buttons. Full Auto taking full advantage. One throw. Okay, and we're just going to go right into round 3 because Immortal Angel said, you know what? I'm done with this round.
Fight.
And pulling Immortal Angel himself, he held on to all of his meter that entire round, and now going into round 3 with it. Gonna get the launch, and this time has the stamina to fully convert into some max Semiij here. Here we go.
Oh my god, 36%. Gets him on the whiff punish. I think he could have blocked, he just blocked wrong. And Full Auto answering back.
And that was a great conversion from Full Auto, recognizing that he anti-aired with that back 2, which would not have gotten him the NJP, or if it would have been tighter.
God.
And the counter teabag. We got teabags back and forth between these two. We knew going in that this was going to be one hell of a match, guys, and they've already delivered. It's only 1-1. It's going down right now.
Oh my god, the counter teabag. I was waiting to see. I was listening to you talk, and I saw him finish his life bar, and I thought, will this man teabag? And he certainly did. Now we're all tied up 1-1. I'm invested.
Oh,
I bought in.
Oh, Echo. We know. We've known for a long time. These OD boys come to play, and they have high energy, and they're some savage themselves.
They are the Usos of the FGC. Ooh. Let me just put it out there right now. They are the Usos of the FGC, and hopefully one of these boys make top 8 at CEO, because I would love to see an Usos entrance from these guys, especially Full Auto, because he looks like the twins. The ones up in there right now. He looks just like him. So let's go.
Fight.
Game number 3, 1-1, tied up between two legends right now. Going at it.
He just caught pushing a button again in that pressure. And if you're going to push a button, you want to do it in that 2-1-4 gap.
Yeah, it's one thing that Full Auto has not exploited.
Oh my god, the jump back. What just happened? The jump back into the teleport. He knew it was going to connect.
That was
ridiculous.
It was a great reaction. And the moment that we tried to break down Immortal Angel's gameplay, the moment that we try to doubt him, he does things like that, and you're like, okay.
Just like that.
Okay, never mind. This man's a god.
He's got the reads, he's got the reaction, or he's just got luck on his side. But either way, here goes the pressure. Not exploiting the 2-1-4. He's got to do that more often. He is at least got to shut it down, make him adjust that part of his offense.
And I actually would not have broken that 1-2-1-2. Full Auto did not have any meter there to get anything more than, I think it's what, 25% if he goes into the back 4-2 and the machine gun. She doesn't get much damage off it meterlessly.
Oh.
So we'll see if that comes back to bite him, as Full Auto is going to have some bar here to play with. If he gets one hit here, has to watch out for teleport, though.
Teleport or the takedown. Oh, and he made... Wow. That's very good by Full Auto.
That entire round, and I'll tell you, it went down to him breaking that meterless combo that would not have done that much damage. I would have saved it for late, knowing Full Auto would have had the damage.
After you see that? Oh my god. The camera thought he had teleported. It had started to adjust to compensate for Scorpion's teleport, and Full Auto got him right out of the air with a rocket just in time. Very good block. Punished with a mid. Full Auto has all the meter.
And Full Auto coming back again. 2-1 now. And guys, we're having a little bit of lag on the back end, and they're working on it right now for you guys as we try to get through this third match of top 8, where Full Auto is up 2-1 on the god himself, Immortal Angel. Full Auto competing for the first time here in top 8 and looking good. He's 1 win away from the money.
Yeah, man. I'm a big Full Auto fan. I've been supporting this guy for a long time, and he's an artist. If you haven't seen this guy, he is actually a really good artist. And by artist, I mean pencil drawing, whatever you would actually call that, because I'm not sure. You call a painter because he uses paint, but I don't know what to call somebody that draws with pencil. Anyway, but Immortal Angel is an artist all up in himself with all of his...
I got nothing there.
I mean, you should see this man's button inputs. Somebody put a video up on Twitter one time showing just the majestic button inputs of this man when he's in a match. Nobody can compete.
That back 3 in between the EX ground pound. If that was a reaction, that was unholy.
Very good by Full Auto using the Vine to get out, but no, the Vine does not help. Somebody save the Vine. Down 4, and oh my God, he got him. The flame looked like it had left Immortal Angel. Looking to close this out. Will Chip do it? Down 1 out of pressure. Oh my God. Full Auto didn't have the meter to launch him.
Oh, and the ground pound not working out again. That would have put Full Auto in a great situation off that knockdown. If you'd have put a meaty machine gun out, would have beaten Teleport, and it could have got interesting, but the down 4 anti-airing. Great stuff from Immortal Angel.
Got the restand. Continuing damage, 35% into pressure. Full Auto pushing a button again after 2-1-4. You do not want to press the button. If you're going to let that 4 rip, you just got to hold it. And Jackie has, you know, pretty decent armor that she could exploit that 2-1-4 gap. Full Auto coming off all of it. Has no health. Immortal Angel sitting on 3 bars in JP.
What a read. And Immortal Angel is going to tie us up. We got a second game 5 already of the night, Echo.
I like this. Yeah, it's good to be back, and it's good to see a game 5 like this already. I missed the teabags right there, though. Immortal Angel did not teabag again. Maybe he learned his lesson. Now he feels the pressure. Top 8, game 5, Full Auto. You got a competent opponent in front of you if you're Immortal Angel. Man, this is... I'm glad it's not me. Let me just say that. Actually, I wish it was me. But rip the dream until next time. Almost made it. Here we go. Both jump back, double jump, triple jump. Full Auto playing a platformer right now.
And Angel with the read. Full Auto jumping a little too much, and the entire teleport in the full combo. Meterless here. And he's already sitting at an X right now as Immortal Angel. Good breaker. Wants to keep that health lead. And what a reaction! That was a reaction to the whip. That was amazing.
Immortal Angel, the god, the man himself. All this pressure, down 1, no conversion. Into more pressure, the 2-1-4 is still coming out. It has not been challenged by Full Auto. Full Auto has a lot of work to do. Immortal Angel sitting on set point right now.
That huge reactionary whip punish with the EX teleport. Set in motion, a match point now for Immortal Angel.
And to be honest, I'm not too sure what Full Auto's... Okay, there... No punish. Jumps out.
Oh, and what a read!
Very
What a read from Full Auto. That up rocket becomes a meterless launcher on anti-air.
Whoa. She did a front flip backwards.
That was great. I don't even know. Lady Hitboxes, please, got a little bit of lag there off the rocket, though, but wasn't able to convert.
Okay, we're about to go into a round 3.
Very good. Puts one of Jackie's mids on the screen in forward 1 and gets the trade on takedown. Taking around. Final round, game number 5. Once again.
Very good block. Full Auto.
Ooh.
That was a... Oh, you want to challenge Scorpion in the air. That is a bold move.
Full Auto,
2-1-4.
Full Auto tried to convert that as best he could while he was regaining his stamina and just could not, but that's okay. He's got a big health lead here. Immortal Angel is going to have a breaker at any moment to play with, just like that.
There it is, off the cancel. Oh my god, hit confirmed. Into the Flame Aura. This is going to be some good meterless damage. Into the 13% throw. Oh my god. Not able. Full Auto has 1 bar, 1 chance, and Immortal Angel runs off with that round. Again, every time he has won with 3 bars of meter. Let's point that out as well.
Oh, it gives him the nuke from the sky.
He called on you, Aquaman. That is your God Ray, bruh. You killed Full Auto. Good job.
What?
What a god.
In the top 4, Immortal Angel, the prophecy is continuing to be fulfilled. If this man wins Kombat Cup,
Ooh.
Outworld is his. I mean, by right?
I mean, look, man. Look, I'd have to look at the points again because I don't know where this man stands. But it'd be a lot of work.
Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the highlights from that Game 5 once again.
What an incredible set here. Full auto right here. Got the corner pressure. Got him with the mix. Into the big girl damage. 42% by full auto, and just catches him hitting buttons once again. And right now, yep, Immortal Angel just said, you know what, just let this one go. I'm going to win this. And there it is, the savage play of the night, the jump back into the teleport. Hit confirms into all this chip and damage. Immortal Angel, man, you know, say what you want about him. Some of those reads, and the full auto as well, man, because, you know, full auto is one of those personal character demons of mine. Because I've never played a character that really gets, well, I mean, Melina did, but I've always struggled against that character in her tool set. And Immortal Angel, you know, he's one of those players where it's really tough to get a read on what he's going to do. And that's what makes him hard. He can play any character, it doesn't matter. If they're unreadable, that's a hard matchup in itself.
Angel is now in 14th place in points with 175. But, guys, we will be right back. We're going to try a fix on our end. And we'll be back in just one moment. Just give us a minute, and we'll be back and see how everything looks. It's going to restart. We'll see you in a minute. Hello, guys, and welcome back to the Kombat Cup, where we're going to start top 4 action here in the top 8. Go ahead and tweet it out. Go ahead and tell your friends, tell your family, tell everyone you know. And no one in that chat asked anything of me, so I don't have to do a darn thing.
I'm very disappointed.
You could have gotten anything out of me outside of shaving.
Look, man, I meant to ask you, are they, since you're in San Antonio, they got the Riverwalk, they have the Alamo. Will they one day have the mustache rides?
Oh, for sure, and you know the entry fee is going to be pretty high because nowadays you actually get a pretty penny for them. You know they're actually high. It's a high dollar market right now in mustache rides. They're hard to come by, and a mustache of this quality, I mean, I'm gonna get top dollar for them, guys. There's just no way around it. Okay, we're talking top.
Well, let me know.
We're talking top dollar fibers. Okay, this isn't thin. Okay, this is as thick as it gets. This is as thick as a milkshake. All day here, and I am literally just talking.
Oh my God! Well, let me know when I can pre-order my pass, get my ticket, whatever I need to do, because I'm coming back down there at some point. And anybody in Texas should. I know we got a lot of people. We saw Star Charger in the points there. He's not too far away over there in Lord have mercy.
And
Houston.
Right now, Semiij is killing my AFK Scorpion, and then we will have Semiij versus Dragon for you guys. Let's go and take a look at that bracket. These guys' path into this top 4 tonight. We saw Semiij early with the win over Instincts, and then we saw the epic between Dragon and Illusions that went down to the final round, final game. Ridiculousness.
Which a lot of them tonight have.
Yeah, in the noble team kill, nonetheless, and so many times when those teammates go at it, it gets so close. And there you go, Semiij versus Dragon. That is your upper half of the bracket. There at the bottom, Immortal Angel and Tweety. Immortal Angel with that final round against Full Auto. Crazy stuff. And then the Tweety versus Destroyer, where it was heartbreaking that it was a 3-0 because Destroyer really could have sent us to multiple games there. And we've got Semiij and Dragon in here now.
I'm surprised he didn't go with Flexaline at all.
Yes, exactly. And Dragon, no surprise here, going with Imposter Shinnok. This has been his pick against Semiij for a very long time now.
One thing to note in this, because we saw Dragon Shinnok earlier against Illusions, and both of those characters won the corner. But Shinnok, you know, he's pretty good all around. But this is one of the longest stages in the game. It's hard to get into the corner because just the distance alone. And a good check by Semiij with that side.
And you know, a lot of the OGs of the community can get micro-triggered thinking about the old MK9 Rooftop Day, where it was the longest stage, and those owners of the game just picked Rooftop Day or got Rooftop Day, and you were instantly triggered.
I have to say, as much as I love the Deadwoods, I hate playing on it just because of that reason.
Oh, putting out that down 3 in the neutral, trying to check a shoulder in the neutral, and eating a Hell Spark in full combo for it. And he could, I think he could have rolled that.
Ooh. Yes, he could have. That's one thing to note. You got to know your distance when those Hell Sparks fly. Very good by Dragon. Finish it off there. Yeah, you have to know how close you are and if that third one's going to miss, because that's a free whiff punish for a lot of characters. Down 1 into a throw.
Oh, and throws the
Very
forward
good.
4 into nothing as Semiij just fades away.
Dragon sitting on about 48%. Burns the bar. Here we go. Swaggy combos. 33, 33, 33. Into another throw. Go get the added damage. We're just about tied up here.
Ooh.
A lot of patience. Nobody wants to make a mistake right now. Very nice telekick.
And no cancel from Semiij, letting him get away with. That's what's so scary about these cancel characters into fades, into teleports, is that if they don't cancel, and you're expecting it, they get away with something for free. Getting away with murder. In the shoulder, in the neutral. Getting a launch for Dragon. This should be death. That's simple chip out.
Simple chip, even on the block. Dragon goes up 1-0 on Semiij, the point leader.
Pay your respects.
Not really that one-sided, but just a couple missed opportunities from Semiij to really
King.
put it into Dragon's mind not to throw these Hell Sparks out just willy-nilly. We'll see, you know, ooh, we're going Hollywood now. This is where I fell victim to Semiij.
Yes, well, I'm going to give a quick shout-outs to Echo for when he ran into Semiij, got him immediately off of Melina, as we saw Dragon doing just now. And then what happened afterwards, we'll leave unspoken here in top 8, as Semiij, who picks a character that Sonic Fox has played a lot against Dragon. So, I mean, it's a ballsy pick, but Semiij, very good with this character, and anything can happen here.
Oh, very good NJP. The awareness by Semiij right now. 28%, nothing guaranteed. The gunshot, oh my god.
If that second Hell Spark would have become active, that would have been a different story. But that gunshot in sweep distance, savage from Semiij. Going to get a guaranteed mix here. Empty jump to throw, and red from Dragon. Wow.
And that is a flawless, ladies and gentlemen.
Round 2.
Despite what you thought, that was a flawless.
Looking like a good pick already from Semiij, but jumping himself into the corner, and the gunshot again, getting rid of the Hell Sparks on the screen. And I like what Semiij did there. He used the plus frames to run a little bit to get himself further away from the corner before committing to the back one. Left a little bit of a gap on the screen, but for a reason.
For a reason. Oh, and made the back one whiff. Very good. That's one of her best tools. Dragon scouting it from a mile away.
Oh, and using it against her.
EX gunshots.
You never cease to amuse.
Final round. Fight.
Look at how much bar Semiij has, though. And oh! I
That's
mean,
a flip
that's
that can come at any moment.
that is so scary. He's got the interactable there to commit. He committed to him empty jumping, and that is insane. To run up on someone doing a jump back in that corner and not respect the interactable, that's so scary. I mean, he could have landed an interactable, and anything could have happened right there. I mean, just as a player, I'm kind of frightened of that read.
That's why these men are in the top 4 right now, man. The reads, reactions, and conversions have brought them this far, and the very late meter burn. Semiij can still break. There's no more breaking after this. It jumps right into the Hell Sparks. Dragon up 2-0.
Noble Dragon.
Started out.
Wins.
He has looked so solid since he finally overcame some of those inner demons of his, winning Kombat Cup, winning a major, and he has looked so solid since offline and offline. And look at him, all the points leader 2-0 right now.
like you said, not just beating Sonic in the Kombat Cup, and then, you know, not even a week later, beating Sonic offline, which is a personal demon of Dragon's. I don't know the exact numbers. I know we went over it before, but I'm sure there was more wins on Sonic's side after we've talked about it. But yeah, winning his first major, knocking Sonic out, all in the same week, and now this man is up 2-0 on Semiij right now, the points leader.
Round 1, fight.
And goes back to Ethereal.
Was the mix risks the overhead, but no punish.
Overhead, no punish.
You hate to see those things kind of happen in the ball roll, regardless of what Dragon does after that blocked shoulder. So smart from Semiij there. And Dragon mixing it up well. One with the down one health spark, which there is a gap, but that's how you bait the counter pokes to someone who knows that there's no gap in the down 4 health spark, as we saw Semiij block him out earlier. Trying to condition him is Dragon, but Semiij is not falling for it, trying to get back in this match now.
Round 2, fight.
That's one thing, man. You know, pre-patch, you know, down 4 health sparks, you know, was the most common thing. So you saw down 4, you know, you wanted to hesitate because of the health spark. But now, with launchers gone, gaps aren't such a big thing. So you can down 1 health spark, down 3, down 4, it don't matter.
And look at this damage, 40%, and the throw,
Jesus.
that is now
56.
That is some big damage. Not getting a full combo though, Semiij. And Dragon usually converts those with the down one shoulder. Maybe could have used the plus frames to try to get over Semiij to get out of that corner, but found himself out anyway. Ooh,
Run up through, not working.
very good. Dragon knows not to press a button against that girl trying to come over.
Ooh. Oh, and he went for it. Neutral jump kick. My God, that it is so scary when Semiij holds that, and Dragon had the awareness, went for the throw, just a little bit too far away, and Semiij trying to get himself back into this thing, get a point on the board. EX fade into a throw, into the corner, back 1. Good check by Dragon. 1, 2, 3 from Melina is +2, but she really doesn't have anything aside from a down 1 that's guaranteed after that on most characters.
And what's going to be the mix
To the
here?
restand. This is so bad for Semiij.
And he red throw out of the corner, but oh, and the amulet is going to take the breath literally out of Semiij, taking that woman's chest. And wow, Dragon with a 3-0 victory to get into finals here in week number 9. Stopping the rampage that has been Semiij this season.
Man, a 3-0. Dragon came to play tonight.
Defended.
Some incredible reads. I can't really say Semiij played bad. Dragon just played outstanding. Dragon had the better reads, the better reactions. What can you say, man? Dragon goes on to grand finals.
And on the bottom half, we got the man himself, Immortal Angel versus Tweety, in another epic run back on paper.
Yeah, I saw Tweety talking about this in the chat. We'll see what's going on, man, because I know Tweety, he wants this win. I know Tweety is hungry for a Kombat Cup win. He's won Conquest. He wants a win on the main stage, and he has the opportunity right now. If he can get through Immortal Angel, then it'll be another Noble Team kill in Grand Finals.
And he's been so close to winning Kombat Cup too. And let's go ahead and take a look at that bracket, because if he wins, that Dragon Tweety match has happened so many times, and Tweety has taken it from Dragon. I mean, it's been close almost every single time. And with that win, Dragon passes Sonic Fox in points to get in the 4th place. And look at that. If Dragon wins this, is going to build on top of that. And if Tweety falls here, opens up for Dragon to overtake 3rd place tonight.
That is huge. That is absolutely huge. But you know, there's no better way to set this up now. I'm not counting Immortal Angel out, but we have the third place and the fourth place players in points possibly going to grand finals against each other. And that's huge just by itself.
Mm-hmm. And this is a week 3 top 8 run back. So they met here in the same exact spot in week number 3, where Immortal Angel ascended to the heavens with a 3-0 victory over Tweety, and also had a strong flawless in that match. And we'll see if Tweety can make some adjustments here and try to overcome him. And with this win, Tweety would jump into second place in points. So it'd be 2 and 4 going at it in grand finals if he wins.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I know, like I said, I know Tweety's hungry. He wants at least to go to grand finals, but I know he is wanting to win. Everybody that competes in this wants to win. But this, you know, at this point, Tweety has played in so many tournaments, offline, online. I mean, this guy, he'll play. If you say tournament, Tweety, more than likely 99.9 chance he's going to be there, and he's just been working as a player. So
that's that hunger.
He wants that,
and you know,
yeah,
he's got it.
So I don't know. We're going to find out as soon as we get these players in this King of the Hill and get things locked and loaded. I'm ready for the savagery. So Immortal Angel, don't hold back. Make this thing interesting because I want to see it.
Yep, we got Tweety here. I'm going to toss Immortal Angel another invite. Echo, go ahead and tell us about Smash.gg while you're at it.
All right, Smash.gg. We've all of us players, all the admins, everybody knows about Smash.gg. It is awesome. Hopefully it turns into more of a standard because this thing is so easy to use. So shout outs to Smash.gg for making things simple. If you haven't played, or if you have played, I'm going to tell you about it. When you have a match lined up, you get to check in. You get to see when your opponent checks in. If your opponent does not check in, there's a timer. Now, in the first season, I did not get to experience just what Smash.gg was about, other than on the admin side. Playing in it, it's bar none one of the best platforms to use for tournaments. Like I said, check-in timers. You'll get notified with the timer that shows, you know, when your opponent is going to get DQ'd. You get to track every win, not just if you won the set, but every match. So you can go up, you know, 3-2 over somebody, and it shows you who won each match, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is an excellent platform. So shout out to Smash.gg. We're going into this Immortal Angel, the god himself, versus Tweety the Bird. Tried to go in with the jumping kick, and very good by Tweety. That's one thing we did not see from Full Auto one time was the exploit of 214.
And Angel, though, already has this man gets X-ray quicker than anyone I've ever seen in MKX. This man is 0 to X-ray every single match.
Like we saw against Full Auto, he won every match. Oh, and a punish with a down 1. Tweety, I know, wish he had that opportunity back. And a very good down 1 check by Tweety. The empty teleport back 1 into overhead.
I think that.
And you're right. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What I think is that Tweety on that punish there, he's trying to check the fade, and I don't think that he expected Angel to fully commit to that teleport, and that's what we talked about earlier, where it's that chaos. And what I like about Immortal Angel is that it's kind of like it's like a contemplated chaos where, you know, it's crazy, but there's thought behind it.
Right. Yeah.
And
it's very hard to get a read on.
And has the full punish this time, though. Tweety making the adjustments early.
That's one thing with Kenshi is his, you know, he's got a really good standing 1, a really fast standing 1, but the range on it is just so bad. So back 1 is usually one of his go-to punishers, but it's an 11 frame mid.
Tweety delay wake up into the down 1 in between the 2-1-4, and what a good start from Tweety. That was a little bit risky. If that 4 would have hit him, that would have been a full combo or another knockdown to deal with.
Now we have to point out, like you said, last time these players met, Immortal Angel 3-0'd Tweety. And Tweety is on the board already.
Tweety on the board, but already said he's so nervous in this match right now, just because of what transpired in their first meeting. But Tweety playing lights out so far. If he stays in cruise control, will find himself in grand finals. But in his way, the man, the myth, the legend, the god amongst men, Immortal Angel.
Straight from Outworld.
He still needs 2
Immortal
games
Angel.
off this man. A man who is no man's man. He's himself. He's a god. Immortal Angel.
Right, down 4 gets the first hit, and he's already built 2 bars. Like you said, this man is a god at building meter. He's already at 2.5. Cancel into the throw. Trying to open Tweety up for later on in this set with a cancel into throw.
Oh, and staggering now is Angel with 1-1, mixing it up well. Tweety not falling for the throw.
Good take by Tweety. Back one, not going to break this trip.
And the wake up the down one's not going to work this time. And coming in with the active frames on neutral jump kick. So smart from Tweety. Angel jumping into the active frames of the kick. Trying to avoid an air-to-air. Very smart stuff.
Oh, and just open Tweety up again.
Good check. Read that he was going to faint it.
Absolutely. He's forcing Angel to commit to these teleports.
Oh, and another down 2 from Tweety.
God.
These are getting savage. And the back one getting him off the meter. Tweety now in a great position. These are these down 2s that hit you right in the soul.
Oh my
and
God,
great teleport from Angel. Full combo here.
Oh my God. He taunted him with 3 jump backs in a row. Tweety finally took the bait.
But getting opened up by the Demon, and I like that he closed that combo out with a down 2 just to send a message. Stay out of my airspace, sir.
Tweety is so good with those down 2s, and we mentioned it earlier that somebody it was Destroyer versus Tweety. If he'd just went with a down 2 to close it out, and Tweety is definitely known for he'll get you down to 10% and just down 2 if he reads armor. Tweety has those down 2s on deck, and right now he's up 2-0 on the God. We'll see if Immortal Angel will have an adjustment or if he's just going to put luck on his side.
Angel just showed up. Okay, he said here's 2, and then like God form appeared. You know.
Okay, so it's a setup. Okay, he wanted to put this pressure on himself. Commits to the teleport.
And if that stand one would have anti from Angel, I would have cried a little bit. And oh my God, the active frames! That was active frame 3,400,832. So it was something crazy. Good Lord, that thing was active after the Ice Age. What in the world just happened?
The flames disappeared and it still caught him, but oh my God, and he got him out of that teleport with the EX, the second hit of EX teleport. He is going to set this up. He is not going to kill. The pressure goes into the low. Tweety just not watching his feet right there.
Don't go for the read on the unblockable. But Tweety coming right in for a full combo.
He's mixing these teleports up very nice. Sometimes he commits, sometimes he doesn't. Keeping Tweety on his toes, holding that block button. Very good. That was a punish. And a down 2. Get out of my airspace. And Immortal Angel is about to lose this round, but he is smart. He's keeping all that meter just in case.
And Tweety wants to hold onto the bar. That's why he did not armor that gap and still closes it out. So smart from Tweety to be stingy with that armor, even though there was a gap there.
And Kenshi, not really known for his backdash, was able to backdash out of the 2-1-4, commits down 1 by Tweety.
Holds the crossover, and the
Oh
X-Ray
my
got
God.
blown up. What just happened?
Oh my God!
I'm not too sure what just happened, folks. I'm actually not even going to lie to you.
Kenshi teleport OP.
Oh, my, and the teabag from Tweety. Do we ever see this?
My God.
Getting his vengeance against the god himself. And I don't
3-0.
know what just happened.
Kenshi wins.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the perfect scenario for Tweety to bring the 3-0 back and throw it right back into Immortal Angels. Oh my God, I don't know what happened to that X-ray.
It's gone.
It only had
It's
like
gone.
one
There's nothing to
hit.
talk about. There's nothing to talk about. It's not
Oh my
there.
God.
It never happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my God. And we saw against Full Auto that that Immortal Angel had 3 bars. We were waiting for an X-ray, and he did one during the fatality sequence, but never did it in the game. And then he said, "You know what? I'm going to let this thing rip." And then it just died. The dream is dead.
And with it, his chances of making Kombat Cup finals, and now a noble run back. Let's go and take a look at that bracket. This is your grand finals, guys. Dragon is on the way. 2 storylines going in. Dragon is trying to win his 2nd Kombat Cup ever. That's huge, but Tweety trying to win his 1st ever. And Tweety,
Kombat Cup.
Okay, this is a nice random stat. Tweety, a workhorse this season. He's already played 276 games this season alone. 276 games.
Whoa.
That's a lot of MKX. And we saw it. He made every top 8, every single top 8 of Conquest and Kombat Cup for X amount of weeks straight until he finally started getting these top 4s where he couldn't compete in Conquest. This is insane. We're still waiting on Dragon to get in here. And I'm going to toss him another invite just in case, because we all know what Dragon does after a victory. He goes and he eats his Kraft mac and cheese or his Lunchable, and he pulls up his phone. He pulls up his phone. He goes on Twitter. Haha, I'm in grand finals. I'm doing a good job tonight, guys. Or he's Dragon. That's what he does.
Oh my God. Or he's oh my gosh. Look, he's in a King of the Hill somewhere, all by himself, because we know Dragon. Invite him to a King of the Hill, and he'll stay there. You can actually go to work the next day or school, and then come back home and go on that same King of the Hill, and he's still sitting there waiting for a game.
This man known for not leaving the King of the Hill, but he has made it, and we've got the Princess on deck. It's going to be the first time that we have seen Dragon. Well, actually, I take it back. We saw the Mournful pick.
Mournful, yep.
To close it out against Illusions, but we got the Princess once again here against Tweety. And this should be an epic on paper, guys. Let's get into it. This is grand finals of week number 9. Let's get hype in that chat.
2 of the best zoners in the game. Gets him with the overhead. Down 3. Smart by Dragon. That down 3 is so good.
This is their 4th encounter of the season. Dragon's up 2-1 in the set, but Tweety has the last victory over Dragon.
And on paper, Kenshi has really always given Katana a problem. Tweety not trusting his zoning capabilities against Katana. Sharpens up. Back 1 into the overhead. Throw into the corner. Tweety has the health lead. No reason to go in. Dragon sitting on 2 bars. That is a full armored launching combo with 2 bars. Very patient.
Wow.
Tweety just standing there waiting.
Dragon was respecting that armor so much that he was frozen in a space where even the overhead would still force something. Wow! Oh, run into a crouch under the demon! That was godlike.
If he would have got the punish, I would have quit MKX and just given my game to Dragon. Down 4, back 1. Overhead does not connect.
Getting some stagger pressure going.
Down
And it's
3.
working so far. It baited into the parry. We rarely see that from Dragon.
The Star Charger special. That parry will get you. Even if you know it's coming, you freeze up just a little bit. And we've seen this before. Dragon has those down 1 conversions on deck against that teleport. Very good down 4.
And unless you have a low starting a string that goes into a launcher or a low launcher itself, if you try to play the mind game of when she's going to let go, she can hold it forever. And that's what's scary, is trying to make that kind of read. You just don't do your down 4 or whatever your low poke is that's most plus on hit, and then use that advantage to try to mix up.
Now I was going against Star Charger at one point, and he used that parry, and I went for a back 3 and wound up getting down back 3, which is a freaking DP. And that did not work in my favor, but Tweety running away with this right now.
Oh, hell. I like that he tried that.
Oh, he went with the down 2. And it completely whiffed, resulting in all this damage.
That's what's scary about Katana, is that she can float to change her hitbox in the air.
Oh, and just got caught not blocking low.
What a comeback from Dragon there. He looked down and out at the beginning of that round.
Yes, he
and
did.
Clutched it out. This is a different Dragon, okay? This is a completely different species. I don't know. He went into hibernation and hatched as a newly reborn dragon. I don't know what dragons do when they ascend into higher beings of dragons. All right, I've seen plenty of movies, but I don't know. Maybe he evolved. Maybe he leveled up. I don't know. Maybe he was. I don't know.
I don't know what dragons evolve into.
Yeah. Maybe he just evolved into Charizard, winning that week of Kombat Cup.
Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh, yeah. Maybe Yugi called in the fusion card, and got Thousand Eyes White Dragon. We don't know what happened to Dragon, but this man is playing like a man possessed against possessed itself.
It all came because Tweety had whiffed the down two, and Dragon, I don't know if it was a read or just mere luck, but his float got him out of that down two. And this could all change again into a throw. Dragon literally just needs to be hit one time. And there it is, finally. Let's go with that 1 bar meter.
Round 2, fight.
And now Dragon with a full stick butterfly. Great stuff from Tweety. Wants that corner position early because he wants to get Dragon off of that breaker. And then jumping, hitting behind Katana, but still apply pressure from the other side back into the corner. Things are getting nasty. Using throws, the full advantage here is Tweety. 12% at a time.
Neutral jump kick is going to stuff a lot of that stuff. You've got to kind of hold that neutral jump kick. Not a whole lot you can do. And breaks. Oh my god, he broke the armor.
Dragon held on to that meter for too long. Too much of his health had slipped away. And that was such a quick answer from Tweety to get back in this match.
Yes, it was. That match has come and gone. We're tied up 1-1 in the grand finals. The noble team kill. Tweety looking for his first Kombat Cup victory in either season. Not just this season, but last season as well. He has never won a Kombat Cup. Dragon, however, is looking for his second Kombat Cup win here in Week 9.
And guys, this is some insider information. All right, I've got some insider trader information for you. If Tweety wins, go to Twitter. That's just between you and me. All right, the admin couldn't hear that. All right, I muted him out. That's just between you and me. Check Twitter.
That is savage.
If Tweety gets this, because it's going to get great. But he's worked so hard for it. He's been so close. Season 1 and Season 2. This man puts in the work. He plays in every tournament on God's green earth.
And really the only possessed Kenshi, that's posing any threats to anyone. Now we do have Titanium Tigers, really good balanced. But Tweety pretty much being known as the Kenshi at the moment.
Oh, great.
Oh, and a good standing one.
But walked a little too far back to get the full conversion. Assassin Strike, 2 hits of armor, 19. Beautiful percent back into the corner. Tweety still in the driver's seat here.
Battle and I are one.
It's great. The evolution of Tweety's gameplay has gone from and I as a player, you go through these stages where you kind of find yourself in autopilot mode, and to change things from your game plan, it's really hard to do on the fly. Once you get into that the motion of doing the same thing over and over, getting very repetitive with your mix-ups. That's what Tweety fell into a pattern of, especially in season number 1, where people really got to open up his game plan because he kept going for the same things over and over again, kept doing the same setups. And here in season 2, we've seen him completely different. Changes up so well, and it's worked out beautifully.
Yeah, you've got to have that presence of mind, especially, and Tweety is up 2-1 on Dragon at the moment. That one flew by as well.
Yeah, I mean, in the sentence that I praised him, he's playing lights out, and now he has one game away from his first Kombat Cup ever.
Let's not deny that sentence was a very long sentence.
It was a lot of props. I put a lot of
600 character count.
It was a lot of props in one. I had to reply to my own tweet a few times in that one, but props given where props are due. Tweety is playing lights out, and he's one game away from winning his first Kombat Cup.
Yeah, don't take that away from Tweety for sure. He is 1 win away. But job's not done, and against a player like Dragon who's been to this level and has won Kombat Cup in the past, you don't, as being Tweety right now, you don't want to get it in your head that you've already won.
And go into a character we haven't seen from Dragon in a long time, the Shaper Shinnok. Oh!
Ooh.
Way to start us off! That hit me in the chest!
The double palm strike.
Way to send a message to get us started here. Dragon wants to get back in this match. And playing perfect spacing right now.
Oh, went for the throw. Good down 1 by Dragon. On a down 2. Shinnok has such a good answer with that down 2. It's so fast.
And even on the trade there, in Dragon's favor. And right where he wants possessed, full screen. And you're not getting...
It's just everywhere.
You're not getting over that. And
a
a
whip.
punish with
Oh
the back
my
one.
God.
What a turnaround
Dragon.
from Tweety. That was insane.
Wow.
One mind, one blade.
Such presence of mind from Tweety. Used that back one as a whiff punish. Didn't get max damage. Didn't have the bar. But still able to close it out. 1 win away for Tweety. Neutral jump kick out of the teleport. Has frozen Dragon up and teleports right through the Hell Sparks. Right over top of Shinnok.
This is perfect play. Perfect play from Tweety right now. He is poised. He's playing perfect. Let's see if he can close it out. He's 1 combo away, couple straight hits away. And the Savage down 2! That is the perfect end to Tweety's night to become your Kombat Cup champion. Is that down 2 of all things? This man deserves it. Congratulations to you, Tweety.
Congrats, Tweety. It's been a long road. 2 seasons. Well, 1.5 seasons. Very, very good showing.
1 3/4 seasons.
1 3/4. There you go. Not like I said, we don't do math here at Kombat Cup. We just let the screen tell us the percentage, and it does all the work for us.
We make things up, and then the admin yell at us after when we say the wrong things, when we just spew random stats to you.
But see, it's job security as well, because if it wasn't for them keeping us in check, then nobody would, and then we would just be lying to everybody, and then we would just not know what the truth was ever. But very good to Tweety. I know he's excited about that. We talked about it all night, how many tournaments he's played in, developed as a player. The Kenshi that we all know, the only Kenshi I think right now that has won anything with that character.
Exactly.
That I know.
And let's take a look at this bracket tonight, guys. From the start, we knew that we had some surprises here in top 8. Guys like Instincts, Immortal Angel, Full Auto getting through. But then there are your usual guys, Tweety, Destroyer, Semiij, Dragon, Illusions. Some of them had to take each other out. So we had a surprise there in top 4 with Immortal Angel. I mean, I may have just lied to you guys. Is that really a surprise? Is it a surprise that Immortal Angel's in top 4? I don't know. I don't know at this point. He is a god. And Tweety going through Destroyer, going through Angel, going through Dragon. 3 guys that can take him on any given night. And this man was poised tonight. The path was not easy. This man deserves the props. Congratulations to Tweety. Noble Tweety.
Wait a minute.
For taking
Wait a minute. We're looking at Tweety did not lose a game tonight. He went 3-0 over Destroyer. Now, they were close, but on paper, they were 3-0s. 3-0 over Immortal Angel, gave him the 3-0 back from last time they met, and 3-0 Dragon.
Ooh.
Tweety came in 9 wins in a row.
Yep. The very first game to Dragon.
Oh, no.
Yep.
See, if our admins weren't there, I would have just lied to everybody. We had all thought it was true.
By the time it came out of my mouth, it was there. But again, but the moral of the story is dominance.
Yes, I mean one loss, man, out of 3 games against all these top players. Come on, you know what? In my head, he just 3-0'd everybody. I don't care.
And with only 3 weeks remaining in Kombat Cup Season 2, let's take a look at those points. And some of the scenarios are being drawn right now. I mean, it's going to take Hail Marys from guys not on this paper to try to get in, because it's from here on out, it's almost a battle of who's on the screen. The only person in a lot of trouble right now is Scar, because all of those guys are 1 week from swinging into that number 8 spot. Rewind's got a good lead on him, 120 points. That's Rewind missing a top 8, and that's Scar almost winning a week. It's going to be crazy here in the last 3 weeks to see what happens, especially with those bottom 3 guys could potentially get us some trouble, but really those top 7 guys are sitting in a really good spot with only 3 weeks left, and it's going to get savage from there down. It's going to.
And we should also mention I'm pretty sure it was last week when I saw this scorecard. Scar was sitting in like 10th place. I mean, this week, Revit Leafing and his brother, they weren't here. So I'm not sure if there was any effect in that, but I know I saw Scar, kind of dipping down there, but he's in 8th. If he can hold that spot, that's a very peculiar place to be, especially with the weeks winding down right now. Anything can happen, and everybody right there in that same spot, 295, 280, 420. That's gonna be hard. You're gonna have to rely on people above you to not have a good couple of weeks and really take advantage of it. But we all love seeing Scar, man. So let's hope he can keep up in that top 8.
And congratulations to him once again. Noble playing great tonight, as both their players, 2 of the 3 making grand finals and having to only take themselves out. So they're looking really strong this week. It's been a while since one of them was in the winner's circle. So good stuff.
Ooh, the shade.
Ooh, since Dragons win. I mean, you want me to sit here and?
I hear you.
That's not shade. They had a good night and they won it.
Oh, man. The hidden shade. It was a shade that he didn't want you to hear, but I caught on. Don't worry, people.
The shades are off. Boy, they're off.
And they're gone.
They're off for the rest of the night. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and sorry for some of the hiccups on stream, but I'm glad that we were able to get through them really quick for you. And we were able to close out the night very strong. And thank you so much to Echo for joining us here. Special guest, and it was good on the mic to have you.
Yeah, man, it was fun being back here. I know I got to come, I think, in week 2. I got to show up on a Sunday. But, yeah, it's always a pleasure being here. I love all the StreamMe guys and all the sponsors and everything. So I hate you, but I love everyone else. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And, guys, another shout-outs to our partners here at the Kombat Cup. Catalyst Mints, I can't talk about them enough, and I can't help but make love to their suitcase 5 to 6 times a night here in the Kombat Cup. But check them out at catalystmints.com and use that discount code STREAMING to save 5%. You guys know about the product. Most of you have used the product. It's great. All natural, 3 breath mints equals 1 energy drink, all natural. And can we talk about StreamMe that puts on Kombat Cup and all of these things for us? The least we can do, give them a follow, give them a like, give them a retweet. Help build us out. Twitter.com/StreamMe. Follow them. Get all the highlights as they happen. They're very active throughout the week, putting up articles on what's going on, not only on StreamMe, but in esports in general, and the FGC. They keep up with all of those. YouTube.com/StreamMeVids, where you'll find all the broadcasts of Kombat Cup, Conquest, and everything that is going on the channel. Instagram.com/stream_me. Keep up to date with them as well. Hashtag us, hashtag Kombat Cup, hashtag Team Stream Me. Wherever you go to hashtag us, tag us in, we will get to you guys. And if you guys looking to stream, look no further. 70-30 split in your favor. Create an account, streaming at 50 followers, and that partnership is yours.
Look, you might get 50 followers on your channel and get all this. Look, 70-30, that's better than a 50-50. Already we're in the money here.
All right, so as especially an NRS player, if you knock someone down, all right, you have a 50-50% chance of opening them up. Or would you rather have a 70-30% chance of opening them up?
I'm going with 70-30.
Tell yourself that when you wake up in the morning and when you turn your stream on. All right? That's all that has to go through your mind is okay. Go live. You want a 50-50 chance at all this, or do you want a 70-30% chance at all of this?
I'm going with that 70-30, especially with a true 50-50 character at 13 frames. Look, I still want that 70-30. I'm sorry. That's just me. But I will say I've streamed on StreamMe a couple times, and I absolutely love it. I didn't get everything set up the way that I could have, because everything is handled on the site that we're all used to, other programs and all that
there's
stuff.
no third-party programs needed for a lot of features that people are used to. It's all in-house.
Yeah, I love that about it, and I need to take just a day to just get everything on there and set up. But it is an excellent platform, not just because I'm sitting here on the StreamMe stream. I'm talking as a user, just like I did with Smash GG, because last season I didn't get to use it. Yeah, man, bar none. And they're always updating the StreamMe website and everything too. So I mean, there's new stuff coming all the time.
And that's
my piece.
And I can't say it any better than what Echo just did. So I will leave it on that note, guys. Stream.me, check it out, and thank you to everyone who tuned in tonight. Suck it out with us, everyone who competed this week, and we'll be competing next week. And do not forget, priority numero uno right now for all you players that didn't make top 4 is to sign up.
I didn't catch that.
It's to sign up for Conquest tomorrow.
That was another language. What was that?
What, numero uno?
Yeah,
number
what is
one,
that?
son. Priority number 1 is sign up.
I'm sorry. Look, I barely even understand English. You gotta tone it down just a little bit with all this.
If I talk like this, does it make it any better? Okay.
Yes, I perfectly 100%. That's 100%.
I'm now speaking Echo's language here, guys. If you sign up for Conquest, it's a second chance at points every single week. Okay, get in there. It's free to enter. There's nothing else to it. All it is a Thursday night to you, and you're going to go in there, second chance of points. And Echo, you got anything to add on that?
No. That's everything. And that pretty blue color, that should be the main attraction too. A big blue fist right there. I don't know what I'm talking about because.
All right. Whoa. Whoa.
That's the
what? Whoa. All right, guys, this is Echo, and we're going to close out tonight on a big blue fist. Do not forget to sign up for Conquest. Go to smash.gg/Kombat Cup and go to that schedule, and the next week of Conquest will be right there. And go ahead and sign up, and we will see you guys next week. All right, let me stop. we will see you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Conquest. All right, guys, you have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next time.